사실 두려워. 헤어져도 절대로 잊지 마. 맨날 죽을 듯 아프고 날 평생 못 잊었음에 미안해. 숨 막히는 내 모습 나 이런 사람 말인데 널 이 정도로 사랑해. My bad 내 욕심이 너를 속박해. 네가 없으면 better off dead. 이런 내 사랑이 널 죽이고 있어. I wanna fall for you. 어디 못 가게 날 품이여. 이제 못 바꿔 I can die for you. 너라는 빛으로 날 구해줘. We love but I miss you. Every day I'm lonely. It's too far so I need you. anxiety. I know 내가 싫어. 늦기 전에 내게 떠나줘. 내 사랑에서 사실 두려워.
Will I love or will I lust? Respect or betray the trust that I've been working so hard to build? Will I fight or will I fly?
You guys hear me now? Let's see.
Another bite, setting fire to my mind. If I lose, I'm watching me through the haze. That can't be me afraid. If I use, know that it isn't your fault. I can choose to
You guys hear me now?
be when the sun goes.
Hopefully that's working. I haven't set this up again in a long time, so just bear with me here. How's it sounding though? Sounds good? Awesome. Okay, perfect. Let me see if I can still get this window up here. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Come on. Auto.
Every single fight, taking time to get it right.
I thought you were talking about something with Snapchat. I was like, huh? Snapping ankles? Why are you Snapchatting pictures of ankles? Anyway, I'm not even gonna go down that road. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. It's been a while. We're gonna... Yeah, you can keep that to yourself, Ames, honestly. I'm trying to find out my... Oh yeah, the browser source is what I wanted here. Anyways, hello everybody. Yes, it's been a while. Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator stream. Today we're going to be going from Chicago to Philadelphia, city of brotherly love. Now, let's see. I got a bunch of things to do before I actually get going, which is going to be a bit of a pain because my computer's struggling already. The overlay is what I want. Streamer tools overlay. Localhost. Let's see if I can get it in here. Localhost. Aha! Amazing. How cool is that? How cool is that, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, perfect. Anyway, welcome aboard the iFly Boeing 737 MAX 8. We're going to be going today, as I said, from Chicago to Philadelphia. Without further ado, let's get right into it. I don't want to waste any time because I've set our off-block time to about 9:30 Eastern Time, which is about 8:30 Chicago time. Let's go ahead and I'll show you how to start up the airplane as usual, and then we'll get going. First things first, battery's going on. Let me turn up my sound a little bit here. Okay. Emergency exit lights are going to go on. They're going to go armed. I'm going to turn down the music just a little bit. Okay, seatbelts. Oh no, my bad. That's not what I wanted. No smoking. Seatbelts going to go on. Just turn that on right away. It would help if I could get my panel lights on. There I go, so I can see a little bit better. Perfect. Okay, nav light's going to go on as well, and local light, just because it's dark as hail out here. I'll set this so I don't have to worry about it later. The pressurization panel is going to be 35,000 feet. Okay. And then also the IRSs will switch to a line. I don't know why I'm fumbling this so hard today. Maybe because I'm just getting back into things here. Okay, I got to turn them off and on again. Nav, nav, align, align. Okay, cool. Done. Okay. Yes, it's been a while since I have even flown this airplane too, so we got to get back into the hang of things here. Do this. Alrighty. Airport. First, we're going to go here and hit ORD for Chicago O'Hare. Getting that. I don't know why it kind of bugs out like this. We're going to be taking off today off of runway 28 right. 28 right at the bottom there. Condition, the weather here in Chicago is pretty good, I want to say. Little gusty, 25016, gusting 25. Visibility is good. Temperature is 11 degrees Celsius. So it's a dry runway today. The wind is 25016, 250 at 16. Outside air temperature is 11 degrees Celsius. Altimeter is 2957. 2957. The pressure is a little low today, so let's see. I got a new gaming mouse too, so this feels super nice. We're not going to see any more miss zooms, because before it was just giving me problems with zooming in and out on the mouse wheel. Now we have that all settled out. Let's come over here to, oops, the panel brightness. Turn that up there. That's really all I want on this side. I don't really care about enter IRS position. Okay. Flying the 737-800 today, Max 8 version. Let's go to init, pass init. Kilo, Oscar, Romeo Delta. Take that initial position here. Pop that on our origin. PHL. Papa Hotel Lima. We're flying United Airlines flight 2487 today. 2487. We'll request a flight plan in the meantime, and I've reinstalled the airplane, so it's kind of, it wants me to set up Navigraph and everything again, so yes, authorize that. Now, for the performance and payload, I'm going to take I'll go to weight and balance. Passengers, we do have a full flight today, 178 passengers. Cargo, we're taking 2,400 pounds of cargo, which will be in our forward cargo hold. And then the fuel that we need is going to be as follows. Total fuel, it's going to be our block fuel, 20,500. 20,500. The taxi out fuel is going to be, according to my flight plan, taxi fuel 1,200, which is what we set, and trip fuel is going to be 8,334. Set fuel, set payload. Make sure Microsoft Flight Sim reads that correctly. Cargo, we'll set the cargo, and passengers are set. Perfect. It gives us our takeoff weight here. Let's just cross-check it. 155,791. Complete. 155,791. Center of gravity 21.8. We'll have to just double-check that, make sure that's acceptable. Now let's see what it wants here. Flap config, we'll use flaps 10 for departure. Air conditioning on, anti-ice off. Let's see what it gives us for this. V1 140, rotate 141, V2 149. Route 1 uplink is ready to go. We'll load that in there. Activate and execute it. Okay. No SIDS on the departure today, but we are not doing any step climbs, so that's good. 28 right is what we set for departure. Do 8 right, execute. No standard instrument departure, so we're going to fly runway heading after takeoff. Arrival, we're doing the Bojid 4 arrival. It probably hasn't I probably haven't updated my nav data on here yet. We'll take Bojid 3 and see what that does for me. Okay. We're doing an ILS into 9 right. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. ILS Victor into 9 right. On transition, no transition. For there, let's see what we have here. Okay, that actually looks like what I wanted anyway. So I'm just going to pop that in there, get rid of the discontinuity. Okay. Our cruising altitude today is 35,000 feet. I don't know why the airplane thinks it's 37, but it's 35,000. Final reserves 3.2. Look at this. We should have the ground weight and zero fuel weight there. Perfect. Cruise wind is 223 at 054. N1 limit, we're going to do a duration of 10%. I have never tried the takeoff bump before, so that'll be a little bit, that would be a little bit interesting to do. Flaps 10 for departure. Center of gravity 21.8, and the trim automatically sets to 5.09. That means our ref speeds 139, 140, and 147 are popped in here already. And we can come up to 147. Now, I'm not entirely familiar with the standard operating procedures when there's no standard instrument departures here at Chicago, so we're just going to climb and maintain 8,000 feet. Because that seems like a reasonable thing to do. And we are going to fly runway heading, which is 273. 2. I missed that by a long shot there. Ah! 273. Okay, standby altimeter 2957. Just want to set that before we get going here. $2957. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. $917, we still got some time. Let's make sure to switch on the cabin utility and IFE pass auto limit. Make sure everybody gets their in-flight entertainment. Can't forget that. At this point, we would probably get a clearance delivery, contact clearance delivery, see what the squawk code would be. We'll just take a generic 13641 today. Whoops. Perfect. We'll give the TCAS test a little test there.
TCAS system test OK.
Okay, fire test, TCAS test is good. Window heats, we can just switch them on for now. Might as well. And the probes. Good data. I want to make sure this route is perfect before we start going off in every other direction. We're at 35,000 feet the whole way. That's good. Perfect. Okay, how are we looking in the cabin back there? Looks good. I know there's some outside stuff. They've done a little bit of updating on this airplane, so I'm not entirely sure. I didn't read the changelog what they did specifically, but the exterior looks absolutely fantastic. We got all this ground support up here, which is super fun. I don't need it that badly here. Okay. Make sure we get data on and traffic on. At this point, we can just start prepping our pushback here. Pre-plan the push. I'm going to go back into the right. Come on, computer. The marvel that is Chicago Airport. Alrighty. Don't need ATC right now. We're not going to fly with ATC. Switch that on just for... But what we can do instead is go to system page. We'll disconnect some of the ground equipment here. Oops. Disconnect that. Electric is all set. We have the fuel on board, so we don't need that anymore. Let's just cross-check our fuel, 20.5. Takeoff minimum fuel quantity is 16,148. Air conditioning I want set on here as well. We can actually turn the packs on. can hear the air conditioning start to go. And then the Philadelphia elevation is 36 feet, so 50 feet is the closest to that, which we'll leave. Alright, you know what? We can get going. We don't need to waste any more time on the ground here. I want to show you guys the marvel of is this aircraft. So let's go ahead and start the APU. Auxiliary power unit is going to start firing up. Let me get... Okay. Once that APU is has started and is providing us with power and bleed air, then we can get going here. Let's close the forward entry door here. And we'll get the air conditioning off, and I want to switch over to APU, or yeah, APU power before we disconnect ground power, but otherwise that happens. So fun. Okay. I'll give it a sec. Okay, we're back. What's going on with this APU, man? It's taking its sweet time. There we go. Okay, APU power is available. Switch over that. Turn off ground power. Disconnect the electrics. Just make sure everything in here is disconnected. Perfect, okay. And then the APU bleed is going to go on as well. Turn off engine bleeds and turn on APU bleed. Okay, let's close the flight deck here and secure it. Come on. And we can get the overhead light off as well. I am not a pro with the cameras by any means at all. Alright. Looks good to me. The, thank you! Glad somebody likes it. And thank you for the follow to the channel. I very much appreciate that. Okay, everything is... Let's get these chocks off. And I will call for the push. Jetway goes bye-bye.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Beacon light's going to go on, which is the red flashing light outside of the airplane. Look at that. Just a beautiful airplane, honestly. Please forgive my poor frame rate as well.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
Thought it was on, my bad. It's already on. What's this guy talking about?
Please set parking brakes.
It's on, my guy. I might have to go into the settings and change that.
Please set parking brakes.
What am I looking for here? Let's check other systems. Parking brake. It's already set on simple, which is what I want it on. Just connect the damn tug, man. Like, parking brake's already on. It's always something with you guys, isn't it? Anyone got any ideas on how to fix that? Set release park brake with brake pedals. Okay, I mean, I can try that. Come on. Just push me. Oh my god, what a struggle. Let's try this again.
Ground, please cancel pushback operation.
Roger. Pushback canceled.
Let's try this one more time. Oh. Oh, give me that. That's what I want.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
I remember that story. United breaking that guy's guitar. I can't crap all over them too much. They've been very good to me. I love flying with them. If these guys don't see that my parking brake is on, I'm actually going to scream.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set parking brakes.
It's set! Oh my goodness!
Please set parking brakes.
It's on! Oh my god, what a joke.
Please set parking brakes.
Oh my god, Microsoft Flight Sim. Haha! The spot's open for anybody who wants to come and join me if they can figure out how to get this parking brake set. I mean, it's on, but they don't want it to be on, so... Let me see if there's something in here. I know there's an update that, that came out for that tug, that better pushback. I don't know. But it's kind of annoying me, so... I just haven't done it. I don't want radio. I don't want the map display either. Toggle parking brakes. That's what you would assume it is, correct? Unless there's something else I'm missing. What about... It's not that. It's not this. Yeah, I mean, I've pressed V so many times. I'm pressing V and it doesn't toggle this parking brake here. I press this and it doesn't work. I can click it with the mouse. Hold on a minute here. If I set my hydraulic pumps on, then...
The parking brakes are set.
Hey! Okay.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
Hello, welcome.
Standing by for pushback.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're doing it manually?
Cockpit to
Okay.
ground.
Whatever.
Go ahead.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brakes set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
And now they want it off. There we go.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank the Lord, we have figured it out. I'm going to cheat when I do this. I always cheat if I have to do it manually. Because I stink. We're using the... Nope, wrong way. We're using the manual version of the push today. But that's okay. We'll see how well I can actually coordinate this. That's not so bad.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Okay, cool. Done. Let's go ahead and start the
Ground.
engines.
You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Cleared to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Okay, engine number 1. So we don't make the ground crew upset. I'm an idiot. Turn the packs off. Thank you. There we go. I got lazy and couldn't figure out that parking brake situation, obviously, so I just decided to do it manually. It just worked out that way. But normally I don't do that. Alright. Round 25% we give it fuel. And 2. You can hear those lovely CFMs starting up. Fuel config. My bad. I'm really not on my game today, guys. My bad. It should catch in a minute. Starters engaged. We are flying today from Chicago to Philadelphia today. So it's going to be about, according to my flight plan, let's see, 1 hour, 37 minutes in the air. Gate to gate, just over 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, engine number 1, good start. Let's go engine number 2. I love the sound of the MAX engines. Sorry, they're not CFMs. They are Leap 1 Bravos. They sound so nice and just different than everything else we've heard. Okay, 21% good, and we can give it fuel. Just want to make sure my VNav's looking good here. We're not doing a step climb today, so that's good. We're not doing. I don't need to do that either. Check N1 and takeoff. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. I do appreciate this. I'm helping I want to get this channel growing again. Hopefully soon I can get one of those nicer cameras too, so you guys don't have to look at me on one of those office office webcams that you get at Staples or something like that. Okay, looks like we have 2 good engine starts. Fun little fact, the Leap 1 Bravo engines, although more fuel efficient, at least by 13 to 15%, they do take much longer to start up than the normal CFM 56s on the older 737 NG fleet. Let's flip to 10 for departure. Flaps 10. And we will go to Systems. Flight controls, full left. Neutral, full right. Neutral, elevators. Full left rudder. Full right rudder. Flight controls are free and correct. Okay. Generators 1 and 2 are good. We can switch the APU generator off. APU is off. Engine bleeds are going to go on. It's going to give me a dual bleed warning there. APU bleed is off. Packs are on. What's going on right here? My goodness me. Alrighty. Flight directors are going on. Auto brake is going to go to RTO, and we are going to finally heading select and VNAV. And that's what I want. Taxi lights are going to go on, so we can see what the heck we're doing. And parking brake is going to be released. Let's go! Okay, everything's looking good upstairs. Can't wait to get out of Chicago so that my frames will increase again. What the hell happened? What are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Critical damage? Is this thing for real? This is crazy! Oh my goodness. Wow. That's wild. I've never had that happen before. Maybe I didn't update something correctly. Oh my goodness. It's probably this stupid pushback thing. Oh my god. Okay. That's really, really silly. Okay. That's pissed me off now. Well, folks, I guess we're not going to Philadelphia, because overstressing the aircraft on a 20-knot taxi is apparently overstressing it. I didn't even crash it. I don't even know what happened. Of course, it happens every time I stream. Never had that happen before at all. Does anybody know where those, like, there's options for damage on here? Is it under flight model? I would say it's under flight model, no? No. Anyone know where that would be? Anyone who plays this? Oh my god, look at this. I didn't even know about this. Yeah, seriously, I don't know what happened, but I suck. That's for sure. Where is general options? It's probably under advanced or assistance or something like that. Piloting. No. Failure and damage. There we go. Crashed aircraft stress damage. Get out of here. I don't want this. That's so stupid. Icing effect is on. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's silly. I didn't crash. I didn't crash. Relax. It decided that I was... if I was flying improperly, I could imagine what it would do, but I have taxi damage set off, so I don't know why it gives me an overstress. Overstress would be like pulling too many G's in this thing, but like, have I ever done that? No. Well, I'm not going to do this all again, because that's really that's like a waste of my time and your time, so if you really want to see me fly this jet, I actually have some other videos on my YouTube channel. Check them out if you want to see me fly. I have a good one, actually, the one from what was it? San Francisco to Vancouver, I think. There was a good one. Or vice versa. Something like that. We were flying an Air Canada plane, and it was a really good, smooth operation. I'm going to do some updates to this thing and see... same as my Twitch channel. Same name as my Twitch. Have a look at that. There's some much better videos that I have where we don't have problems with this. I mean, I'm willing to do it again, but it's kind of annoying, and it's kind of just like, whatever. We could play another game, too. I mean, we have a whole bunch of other games. Headed out the crashes. No. No, I have forgotten to... Like, an overstress warning would come if we were, like, from aerodynamic forces, right? The packs, in that case, would just be, like, stress damage here. Flying at high G-force during free flight and supported activities. Sustained maneuvers cause significant stress to the airframe. Like, the packs, the air conditioning will just bug out. Maybe it'd give me, like, I need to reset it, but that shouldn't have caused any problem. So, and plus, like, well, that's really disappointing. Sorry about that, guys. I can always start it up again, but we can... I mean, I think everything in here is... It was an old flight I did from Denver to San Francisco. Does it really want me to turn the battery on first? Okay. I don't think that makes a difference in real life, but... FMC options? I checked those. The warning itself came from Microsoft Flight Sim, so I don't think there's... To my knowledge, at least on this aircraft, there's no... there is no... like... options to... failures? I don't know. Clear all failures. That should have been... Because this is a fresh install of the airplane, too. It's not... shouldn't have done anything. I still think it had something to do with this third-party plugin that I have here. Either that or my FSLTL injector is also out of date, so I should be updating that, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Wants me to close the app. Notice how my frame rates improved so much after I closed the AI traffic? Hi, how are you? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, who's gonna come fly with me, guys? It sucks we don't crash. First it's the parking brake, now we overstress a taxi. I've never heard of anything so ridiculous in my life. I've literally never had that happen in all the times I've used Flight Sim. Literally never. And what amazing timing it has to happen when I'm on taxi. I don't know, you guys want me to do it again? Because I'll do it again, but you'll have to give me another, like, 20 minutes. Start without the buttons? No, because it's cold and dark. I mean, I can kind of rush it, but it would still have to we'd still have to do some work here. Okay, let's that really just like took the wind out of me, honestly. That's so like demotivating. Now we gotta go back to the I gotta go initialize flight. Performance and payload. Oh my god, I have to do this all over again. Too bad there's no... I wonder if there's any, like, autosave. I think they added in an autosave feature. Maybe there's something in there that I can look at. Save and load. Save panel states. Oh, no, please don't do that. Nope, I think we're out of luck, guys. 2-8, right? Yeah, I think we're out of luck here. Anti-ice off, air conditioning on. We definitely are out of luck. Well, that is too bad. Oh, interesting. I've actually never had some... I've never had any significant problems with any PMDG problems, except for the PMDG staff themselves. The customer support is not great. I don't know if any of you guys have had any trouble with that, but... let's just say I've been less than thrilled with their support. They're very arrogant about it, and that's unfortunate because I really like their stuff. I especially like flying their 777. I don't even remember what flight we're doing. 2847. Request the flight plan. I'm gonna keep that AI traffic off just because I feel like it's really killing my frames. I like the Max 8 as well. I've flown on it recently and it was really good. We'll load that flight plan in here. Let's get weight and balance. 178. Set payload, read data, cargo, 2400, complete, whoops, fuel, total fuel, what do we have? 20,500, 20,500, taxi fuel was 1,200, I remember that. And trip fuel was 8,334. Uh-oh. Set fuel, set payload, read data, complete. Okay. I actually remember, there is no donation link at the moment. I appreciate it, but I appreciate it. The channel's not at affiliate yet, so unfortunately, no donation links for me. I still got to go to work tomorrow. Sorry about that. Wind is 260 at 14. Guess the wind has changed a little bit. Temperature is actually dropped now a degree to 10. QNH 2959. Okay, the V-speeds are almost identical, so that's good. Activate, execute that. Departure from Chicago. Doing runway 28 right. That was so much work. Like, I'm just so demotivated right now, you know what I mean? I have tried... Well, I almost used to fly exclusively on X-Plane. And then I kind of made the switch, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll give Microsoft Flight Simulator a try. And then I discovered that there were actually some really cool projects going on here. After being stubborn about it and being like, oh no, I'm an X-Plane loyalist. I never want to fly Microsoft Flight Simulator. And then I flew it, gave it a rest, and then flew it again, and I was like, oh, I think I see why there's so much hype over this game, because it's honestly really fun. But yes, I used to fly X-Plane, and I used to fly, well, I fly this one, X-Plane, and I used to fly, I have in the past played FSX, which was on Steam. That's like the 2004 version, which is really old. I do not fly in real life for work, unfortunately. It's a hobby for me and a passion, but unfortunately it can't be a job for me. But hopefully, I have a friend who works for one of the major airlines, and he's a captain on the Airbus 330. And has invited me to one of those full motion simulators that they use for training the airline pilots downtown near our international airport here. So that's really cool. I'm really hoping to get the opportunity to fly in one of those, because that's pretty much as close to a type rating as you can get. My 9 to 5, I'm a banker. I work in finance. Nowhere even close to this. Okay, 28 right. The route is all done. Luckily, that's a good thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator, because I don't have to... It's really good at integrating with SimBrief and Navigraph. So, like, the routes are all... You don't have to spend... That's something I really don't like about X-Plane, is that there's not a lot of compatibility with SimBrief, Navigraph, and all that stuff. Into the airplane, so it takes, like, if I'm doing like an overnight flight on, for example, I like to fly the 777. The 777 on X-Plane takes forever and a decade to get going, because, in my opinion anyway, because you have to plug in all the different waypoints manually one by one, or at least do like the route page like this. But here on Flight Sim, Microsoft Flight Sim, it's just requests the data from SimBrief and it populates it right in there, which is really cool. Let me check the wind, which was 223 at 5.4, 223 at 5. Oh my goodness, at 5. I am, like, incapable of pushing these buttons here. Takeoff 1, climb 2, flaps 10. Set 139, 140, 147. Just set that. $147, the initial heading is 273. Should have just gone the other way, but... And we said we were going to climb to, like, I don't know, so let's go to 6,000 then. You guys are funny. I'm not going to drop the name of my company, but it's one of the big banks in North America. I have heard of Tangerine as well. Definitely not as big as some of the other ones, but I think it's linked with another big bank in Canada, so where one is, the other one is. Did my... Okay, cool. We have the Scotiabank. Yes, that's it. That's it. Scotiabank. Okay. I don't really need to fiddle around with this because we have a dry runway. Let's try this one more time. Even the star is technically out of date. This is actually Bojid 4 instead of Bojid 3. So JST transition, ILS Victor runway 9, right. No transition, we're just going final. And then I know there was a discontinuity around here somewhere. Right there. Clean that up. Okay. Okay, in theory, we can actually just get going right now. 3614. I don't know. Set that. Okay. You're crude, man. You guys want to still see me fly? Because I can still fly. We're kind of just ready to go. I just kind of rushed it here, but we can get going if you guys really want to keep going. The emergency exit lights on. Alright, we'll go. Seatbelts on. Whoops. Don't want that. APU. Start the APU. Alright, we'll make sure these altimeters are cross-checked. Good. Looks good. It almost feels like I'm missing some steps because I don't have the jetway with the passengers and yada yada. Let's... Okay, gotta make sure my nav lights are on here. Oh yeah, and we have to disconnect everything from the ground support page as well. Excuse me. Okay, APU should be running... Oh my god, this thing is slow as... Flight deck secured already. Let's just get this thing off and... There we go. APU's on, ground power's off. We'll get the bleed on, engine bleed's off. Packs on. Ground support. Disconnect that. Untick those. Set. Okay. Let's give it one more time. Pre-plan the push. Oh, I'm going to make sure to turn on my hydraulic pumps this time too, because I think that was the problem. I didn't like that my hydraulic pumps were off, because once I turned those on, magically the problem just sorted itself. Okay. Let's just get all the pumps on right now. Fuel pumps. Why is my fasten seatbelt sign not working? There we go. Okay. Window heats, probe heats, yaw damper. Okay.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Beacon light going on. Well, the flight is supposed to be an hour and a half. Gate to gate, 2 hours and 5 minutes, but we're already 30 minutes behind schedule, so... We'll see.
sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft.
We also need to change this back to 35,000 feet, because this is incorrect. There we go.
We are cleared for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
It's definitely the hydraulic pumps that need to be on before
Parking
we
brakes are released.
start.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
All right, here we go. You guys are nuts. This is the most active chat I've ever seen on this channel before. Okay, packs off. Engine number 1 going on. That door is definitely closed. I can tell you that right now. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I should get some lights down here.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Cleared to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
And 2. I love that little hum. Okay, engine number 2. Hum. Okay, give it fuel. There we go. It does just take longer to start, in my opinion. Okay. Flaps 10 for departure. Auto brake RTO. Engine bleeds on. APU bleed off. Packs on. I know it's... Okay, flight controls full left, full right. Elevators. Full left rudder. Full right rudder. Flight director's on. VNAV. Heading select. Taxi lights going on. Parking brake is off. We'll get the runway turnoff lights on as well. Let's try this again, folks. Okay, if I overstress this taxi and something happens, I'm gonna, like... I'm fully gonna crash out. Hey, let's go! That's a first for me. Hello, welcome. Is that true? Am I actually like the most watched Microsoft Flight Sim person right now? I'm honored. Alright. Before I come whipping around the... Well, we've gotten further here now than we have the last time, so that's a good... It's a good start. And we'll switch TCAS to TA only, because I just... Now, the real question is... I'm going to taxi along here. Taxiing at O'Hare is, like, the most scary, terrifying, awful thing you can do. Okay, we're looking for taxiway Alpha 7 on the right-hand side. This is 11. I'm actually whipping around this corner right now. Let's take the next one. Alright, we'll take this one. And then we need taxiway November. This is November here, so we can just enter here. Don't mind my utter crap taxiing skills. I'm trying to get this thing in the air as quickly as possible. Alright. Engine start switch is continuous. Wing lights going on. We will clear ourselves for lineup and takeoff right here. Landing lights, strobe lights, wheel well lights on, TCAS, TARA, auto throttle engaged. Alright, takeoff time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Rotate. Positive brake, you're up. Heading select. Flaps 5, speed check. Alright, let's climb and maintain 8,000 here. We'll just vector ourselves for the departure. Flaps clean, speed check. Taxi lights gonna go off. And the after takeoff checklist is complete. Packs are good. Pressure is rising normally. Engine bleeds are on. Everything looks good to me. 10,000 feet, landing lights going off. Wing light will go off as well. No, they are not, Lily. This is a irregular stream. I'm ignoring you two. You're funny, but I'm ignoring you. Alright, well, we're up in the air, finally. After an hour of disappointment with that, with various nonsensical problems here. If I can find the door to the cockpit, that would be lovely. Let's get everybody a wing view here. We'll get the curtain down just to really show the business class superiority. Yeah, the plane's on autopilot right now. We have it set to our route perfectly, so for now, it's really just one of those sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight moments. So cheating in the sim world? I wouldn't say so. I like to fly with real-world procedures. That's a real-world procedure, so... Plus, it's really hard work if you're going on, like, a 4-hour flight, or something silly like that, and, oh, who closed that damn window shade? There we go. If you're going on a 4-hour flight and having to perfectly manage everything, it's an FAA regulation, actually, that if you're flying in a jet like this, above 10,000 feet, you have to have an autopilot. And you have to use it. This flight isn't, but this flight's an hour and a half of real time. But you can do a 4-hour flight. I mean, it's possible. Absolutely possible. I think John's timed out. Somebody got put in the timeout chair for trolling. Oh, thank you. I can I'll put the Rolex on next stream. Looking good, though. Actually, I thought the departure was going to be a little bit gross looking, but we're actually doing a nice job right now. I know looking at the window for an hour and a half is probably not the most entertaining thing in the world, but Rolex giveaway, yeah, right. I'll turn the wing light is the best one to look at this. Oh, you know what? I also have to change this too. 22,000. We need to climb to 35,000. But I'll turn the wing light on just so everybody can see. And we'll climb to our cruising altitude as well, so. Frame rate so much better now that we're out of Chicago and I don't have that AI traffic on. 6 miles better. There we go. This is so difficult. Come on. There we go. Chat's quiet now without the trolls. Thank you for all the follows, though. I know there's definitely some of you I know in here. But thank you for the follows anyway. I didn't even ban them. Well, I don't care. If there's anything you guys want to know about the airplane, though, for those of you who are actually interested, because that's what this channel is about, after all, you're more than welcome to ask. And I'll do my best to explain. One hour and 9 minutes is our estimated time en route. Yes, I need a first officer. Come on in. I actually really like the look of the wing view on this 737. Thank you! Even though it's an alt. Appreciate it. Well, my stats are certainly going to be different after this stream, so that's interesting. Is this my favorite plane? It is one of them. Definitely, I would argue this is my favorite plane to fly on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Love this, the iFly Max 8. A close second is the PMDG 777. And I still have yet to fly the A350, which just got released, which I was super excited for. And unfortunately, I have not had the time to fly it yet. Smaller planes. Yes, I do. I have flown some of the Embraers, and obviously the Cessna, the 172. I was going to attempt also to fly the Dash 8, de Havilland Dash 8. But I still have to... I'd have to fly that on X-Plane, because I have it on X-Plane. I don't have it on here. Although, there might be one available on here, I'm not sure. I'd have to look it up. Also, to answer, one of you was asking previously, yes, I do play FPS games. There's a good game that I have played a few times on stream, which is Ready or Not, tactical shooter game. Super fun. I could play that again if anyone was interested. If you have Ready or Not, we could play. That would be fun. Ready or Not? I think it's like $60 on Steam. Not sure though. If I try and run a game and play an FPS, I think my computer's gonna die. Oh, I agree. Good pastime. I usually have music just running in the background while the flight's going. I know it's an expensive game, but it's like really well done. I think it's really well done. The mechanics and graphics, it's all really well done. In my opinion, anyway. Plus, I paid full price for it, so you can't get it on sale. I bought it for my friend as well. I paid like $20 for it, which was a good price for it. I'm not a mechanic. No, the game mechanics are good, I was saying. Papers, please? Oh my god. It actually is that clip, yes. You can check out that clip. That's from Ready or Not. But yeah, I could play that again at some point. I have all my flight stuff set up on my desk, so maybe not tonight, but... Flight over? We just started, my guy. We got an hour left. So probably 35 minutes to descent. And then another 25 minutes to landing. I tried to pick a route that was going to be... have me in bed before midnight, but... we'll see. Let's go back up to the flight deck real quick and just make sure everything's okay. Looking good so far. We're at our cruising altitude here. Cabin tour, anybody? Bathroom? If I flush the toilet, it's actually going to make a sound. It's ridiculous. Can I fart on stream? Why is this chat so wild, man? Black on the window? You mean, like, why is it nighttime outside, or...? I like to fly with, real time. Thanks, James. Alright, folks. Well, I am gonna start some music up here. We'll get you into the cruise portion of the flight now that we have about 30 minutes to kill before we start preparing for landing. You can see the progress of the flight here. Actually, we're about a quarter way through. Anyway, enjoy the music, and I will leave you with that. I will be back when it's closer to top of descent. All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Started our initial descent here into Philadelphia. Just did my performance calculations here for our auto brake 2. Let's select that. Awesome. 32,000 feet. Almost there. Let's go ahead and start setting the airplane up for the approach. I am going to set this to whoops. Did not mean to do that. Okay, we need to set the ILS frequency here. So let's move the mode over. ILS 109.3. 109.30. 9.30. Of course is 087. Select that in there, and then our minimums are going to be 400 feet for this approach. There we go. Okay. Perfectly on the descent profile. 2991 is the altimeter here. Alright, let's clear ourselves down to 8,000. Looking good so far. Airplane wants drag? Okay. Okay, we'll change over to the local pressure setting as we are below 18,000 feet. of lag there. I love that. Okay, what is our approach mix here? Kelly at 1,800 feet. It's going to take us away from the airport and then back in towards it. Glad you like it. Me too. I quite enjoy flying this thing. 14,000 feet. About 10 minutes to go here. I really like how you can see like all the information at the top of the screen. Speed, vertical speed, heading, altitude. I think that's really neat how you can do that. I'm going to arm the speed brakes just because we seem to be pretty good on our approach speed here. Switch on the landing lights, wing light, we'll get everybody strapped in. Okay, we should probably start slowing down, so I'm gonna hit speed intervention. Take us down to 230 knots. And it's a little bit cloudy here, so you won't be able to see anything until we actually get below the clouds. It should be at around below 9,000 feet. See a little bit of things going on down there, but I'm gonna get the speed brake out just a little bit here. Hey, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Watch me land this airplane. You missed all the trolling earlier. It was quite something. What do they want us at? 6,000. Okay. That's a waypoint, by the way. In case anybody's wondering if I'm using it. Okay, I'm going to slow to 220 knots, and we're going to descend to 4,000. I'm going to select vertical speed because I want us to get down a little bit quicker. 300 feet per minute, that's fine. Throw this one in here. This one up. And I don't know if we can... Might have to fly a little bit more. Give us a couple more. Track miles. Okay, I'm going to select that. LNAV and VNAV are going to be engaged. It's going to tell us we're way below, or way above. About 1,400 feet, okay. Flaps 1. Speed check. Kind of took a little bit of a shortcut, so that's why we're a little bit hot and high, but just over 210 knots here. Flaps 5. Okay, Vorlock. Approach. Okay, let's take the speed down. 190 knots, should be good. Level off 3,000. Pink diamond is here. Wait for the glide slope. Our final approach speed is going to be 148 knots. Let's get this on. Engine start switches are going to continuous for the landing. Glide slope capture. Notify the tower. Ooh, I feel that wind. Look at that, bit of a tailwind.
2,500.
Gear down. Flaps 15. Not a fan of that tailwind there. Flaps 30. Slow to our approach speed here, 148. Landing checklist, gear down, 3 green. Flaps 30-30 set. Lights set. Engine start switch is continuous. Auto brake 2, speed brake armed. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 set on MCP. Landing checklist complete.
One 1,000.
1,000 feet stabilized. My aircraft.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue.
$300. Glide slow.
Yeah. Correcting.
Glide slow. 200.
Flag.
100. 50. Glide slow. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brakes up. Okay. A little bit of lag there, but that was okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philadelphia. Let's take Sierra 5, which is going to be a little bit further up here, and then our arrival is going to be Delta 13. Flight director's off. Delta 13 is right on the edge of the concourse, so that's good for us. Taxi a little bit further down here. Yeah, we can... You know what? I'm gonna go up to Lima, which is a couple of... What's going on here? Let's get our flaps up, clean up the airplane. Oh, on my chart it says you can like go through here. Can you go through here? Hold, please. That is not for aircraft. Okay. We're gonna have to go over. Up and over. I should have just crossed it near the runway. Oh well, you live and you learn. Guess I can take this taxiway? The charts do not look like what the airport looks like here, so it's a guessing game trying to figure this stuff out. Runway right here. Okay. Well, that's different. Looks like there's a little bit of fog here too, so that's a bit strange. I didn't see that. This is becoming a very abnormally difficult airport to taxi around. Not too sure why it's like this, but I think some of the scenery might be not the best. Yeah, some of the scenery does not look right to me. Anyway, we're just gonna park. I've kind of had enough for the day, so. Set the parking brake. Engines of Vester 1 and 2 off. Okay. Alright, let's get the jetway here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright. Get the window heats off, probe heats off, hydraulic pumps off. Fuel pumps are going to go off as well. Ground power is available, APU and generators are going to go off. That's off. TCAS is going to go alt off, wing light off, wheel well off. And the AP bleed can go off as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Philadelphia. We finally made it. Ooh, sorry, that's loud. There's another airplane there. Anyway, yes, welcome to Philadelphia. Decent landing score as well. Finally got there in the end. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I know it's been a while. We'll definitely play some games again soon. And you will be able to view this video on my YouTube channel as well. So be sure to go and check that out. And thank you for all the follows and interesting discussions we've had tonight. And with that, I will see you all later. Thanks for tuning in.